Or aerodynamics. Yeah, just for the sake of the heat. Heat shielding on these is way better. Just in case. Okay. I think we want to go with the 4 SRBs again. And you know what I might actually do? I might. It's not set in stone. I might go out to the see what we got in the research center. Okay, we can buy 1. Aviation's probably not it. General construction. What does that give us? A bigger decouplers, struts, flags. This is 90. Advanced rocketry. That'll give us a bigger fuel tank. Oh, and a way more efficient engine for... Right, because this one... It's the ISP on this. 345 in a vacuum. Yeah. I feel like we gotta go with that. Advanced rocketry, that's gonna make it way easier to get into space. I still have no clue what to do with these. I don't know how they work. There are other options here again. Flight control. Ooh, the reaction wheel though. I do really like that. But that's not really useful. It uses so much energy. It's not really that useful until we can get the solar panels. What is that? What is that? Okay, anyway, we're gonna go with advanced rocketry. Heavy rocketry. Ooh. I've heard people talk about the poodle. Wow. That's big. 51.5 tons? Whoa. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think there's quite a few extra parts in the DLC because this is okay. Anyway, we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna kind of start this rocket over because well, yeah. Since we just got the is this like really big or something? Yeah, kind of. That's a fat little disc. What's that? What if we do that? Let me take that. Let's see this. I don't know. Is that feels more efficient? I don't know what it is. We have a. Ooh, we do not have. Well, I guess we have that heat shield. Do we need another heat shield there? I guess we'll find out. Engine. Interior. It looks weird though. I don't know that I can do that. Can I do that? This feels like a bad idea. Well, anyway, I guess we'll find out. Ooh. What do we have? Oh, that isn't a vacuum. What is that? Oh, nothing at sea level. I think we can still actually turn, if we cut that in half. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay. Now. Yeah. We want to do 3 of these. And then the swivel. And then arrow. That's, nope. That's not it at all. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. I still feel like the 2 and 2 stage. Well, maybe I should have got the one with the struts. Damn it. Hold it together a lot better. Okay. Now what are we looking at here? We could raise those up, actually. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because once they're on there, we can take this little doohickey and just put them down. We want them. I always forget about all these fancy little tools that this game has. So we did, yeah, if we kept it like even like that. Okay. We want these to be second. So I guess we'll do white. And then we'll have the brown ones or whatever. It's the first stage. And away we go. Okay, a couple more dumpers. And I'm just gonna scoot you up here. Is that accurate? No, those are a little higher. Oh, we need to untoggle the snapping. If we match those up, a little too much. Right about there. Okay, put that back on. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Wait. No, we want these to be second. So move those up. Did I forget something? Yup, I did. Okay. I'm gonna go nuts, I think. Okay. This is largely irrelevant, though. Okay, this is a good thrust to weight ratio. These ones I think we can reduce a little bit. I want to get it closer to like that. Okay, 1.59 be good. And then so that's those. What do we have with this one? We've already done this at 1.69. Yeah. Okay. I don't have that reaction wheel though. Yeah, this is gonna be. I guess I want this one to fire with the first ones. So that I can have control, right? Or should I have it fire with the second ones? Well, that's a 42-second burn. Maybe this one up here. That's a lot of. Oh, that's all vacuum. Oh, yeah. I adjusted the. Okay, so maybe we do want this one to start here. That's still got a thrust to weight ratio of 2.15. Should we reduce those even more? What's because when we switch back to a vacuum, it's no that what? Maybe it's because this one will still be burning. I guess. Yeah. Okay. And those burn. Those break off. Then these break off. And then I can jettison. Okay. Okay. I think that makes sense to somebody. Isn't she a beauty? Looks pretty good. All right, we're going to turn SAS on. Throttle up. And away we go. Okay, a little bit of wobble there. Those nose cones are a little close, but okay. Now we're at 50 meters per second. And we want to... What am I doing? Oh, I was hitting the wrong key. That's why. Alright, we want to move that over a little bit. We want our heading back on. Alright, we're just going to go prograde from here. We're cooked. We're cooked. Where do we settle back at? Oh. Oh. Well, she's still trying. Oh, look at all that debris. There go my hopes and dreams. Okay. It's gonna flip over again. There's no way it's gonna stop. I'm surprised